Hello everybody, we're going to do an installation video for you today which has been highly requested, and that is for the T-Bone Racing XV4 Front Bumper for the Traxxas Stampede 4x4. Okay, so the first thing you'll do, like many of our products, you'll want to remove the stock bumper. Now I wasn't able to find our stock bumper because we haven't had it on there for so long, so you'll just have to figure that one out on your own. So, what you'll want to do is you'll want to take off the stock bumper and separate it from the stock skid. Of course, removing the stock skid as well. Okay. Now, we'll be using this stock skid. We won't be using the stock bumper. Okay. So the first thing you'll want to do is to assemble the bumper itself. As of right now, I don't believe these bumpers come assembled. They might in the future. We'll have to see. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is take your brace, take your bumper, and the M3 by 10 screw goes straight into that middle hole there. Okay, brace goes on top of it, and you secure it with a lock nut. Now, these braces are meant to be bent at a 120-degree angle. As it happens sometimes in shipping or just storage, improper storage, the braces can flatten out. If that's happened to you, don't worry. Just take your bumper and brace, secure it with that lock nut, and because these braces are made out of an 093 material, they're extra flexible. So just make sure that it's nice and tight on that lock nut, and then you can just take it and bend it back a bit. Okay? Alright, and that should be able to get it to the correct angle for you. Okay, next up we want to install the rods. Okay, and so these are installed with just these 4 M4 by 12s. The smaller rod will go on top. Alrighty. Next up, we'll want to assemble our block and skid onto the assembled bumper here. Okay, and there are a couple of different ways to do this. We supply M4 by 20s to secure these. So what you'll do is you'll take your block. I believe this is supposed to come tapped out. If it's not tapped, no big deal. It's just for a little extra security because your screws will be screwed into the skid plate itself. So these will have little counter bores, and those will go facing down onto the stock skid and fit onto those little notches there. Okay? So keep that in mind first. And then with those counter bores facing down, we'll place that under the brace. And we'll take our M4 by 20s. And screw that into the block. Okay, now that those are almost tight, not quite, take the stock skid and lift up the brace and just slide that under until it falls into those little counter bores. Okay? So everything's lined up. Now we can just tighten this down. Make sure I got that correct there. Alright, that should be good. So now you have your unit fully assembled, ready to go onto the car itself. And from here, it's quite simple. Let's see what we have. 2 M4x16s, 1 M4x14. That just goes on there like so. Okay. Let me grab those screws. There they are. So the M4x16s will go up front, and the M4x14 will go in the back there. Alrighty, and so now you see that the hingeman cover skid is correctly in place, the brace is mounted, and that's all there is to it.